Welcome to Kemira's Results Studio. We have just published our Q2 results, and here with me I have Mikko. Mikko, before we go on our summer holidays, let's go through our Q2 results quickly.
Let's do that.
Yes. How would you describe the second quarter after a really good Q1?
Well, overall, I would say that we had a solid quarter. So if we start from the end markets, they continued to recover during the quarter, and our own performance was also solid, particularly in the industry and water segment. So following the continued end market recovery, we saw sort of considerable volume growth year on year, and also slight volume growth compared to the first quarter of the year. On the other hand, sales prices, they did decline. This was due to the sort of lower sales prices for the energy-intensive pulp and bleaching chemicals. And as a whole, taking all these into account, our organic growth was slightly positive. So the good growth in industry and water segment compensated for the slight decline in pulp and paper. Then think about profitability. So that continued to be strong. Operative EBITDA margin during the quarter was 19.2%, so at a strong level. This was really thanks to the continued strong performance in the industry and water segment, which has now consistently over many quarters shown strong margin performance. On the pulp and paper side there, the margin was 16.5% during a seasonally lower quarter.
Kemira also announced 2 investments regarding water treatment business in July. Does this reflect a new era in strategy execution?
Well, indeed, we did announce 2 new projects in the industry and water segment. These are part of our profitable growth strategy. If we start from the first one, so on the acquisition front, we took our first steps into the activated carbon market, which is particularly used in micropollutants removal in wastewater treatment. So what we did is that we acquired a small reactivation facility in the UK. And this really marks our entry into the activated carbon market, which we find attractive, and it is a growing market as well. So legislation, regulation around micropollutants removal, particularly PFAS removal, is expected to tighten in the coming years, and we do believe that Kemira is in a good position to benefit from that growth in this market, as we have very high market shares in wastewater treatment in Europe and also in North America.
And there was something also in Spain.
Indeed, we also announced an investment in Spain. So we are sort of expanding our coagulant capacity in our sort of coagulant plant close to Barcelona. This is really to cater for growing market needs, particularly around various biogas applications, also around phosphorus removal in Europe. And sort of both of these investments, so the acquisition and the investment in Spain, do reflect our strong ambition to significantly expand our water treatment business.
Kemira also published a positive profit warning earlier in June. How do you look at the year 24 going forward?
Indeed, as you said, so we did upgrade our outlook in mid-June. This reflected the continued end market recovery that we have been seeing, and the outlook was upgraded both for the revenue and also for operative EBITDA. And as discussed previously in the interview, so our performance in Q2 was solid, and we do look at the remainder of this year with confidence. So we do expect the end markets to continue to recover for the remainder of this year, and we also expect variable costs to remain rather stable for the remainder of this year.
Thank you for the highlights, Mikko.
Thank you, Heidi.
And thank you for joining our results studio. If you have any IR-related questions, feel free to contact both of us. We will host our Capital Markets Day in September. Please remember to register. And meanwhile, have a lovely summer.
Have a nice summer. Thank you.